The Radio Wemo Breakfast.
Wine Vault Radio with Jason Bryant from winevaulttv.com.
He certainly is in the Kiwi studio. Jason_Bryant on Twitter. Good morning to you, Jason.
Good morning, Whammo. So you sounded very upbeat earlier when you were kind of introducing like me in the studio.
Well, you know,
quite a celebrity.
Well, it's important. You know, you give up your time every week to come on in. I need to make it seem worthwhile for you.
Oh, it's just nice to come in and have a little kind of social.
Sam Collins also in the
he smelt
studio as well.
Sneaking
smelt the white wine that was potentially on offer.
And still dreaming of pies, just to put that out there.
Thinking about renaming the show, Jason, to
Pies.
The Radio Wemo Breakfast Pie. Thoughts?
I reckon.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
We could get Tim Guy to rewrite his tune Love Pie so it can be a theme song.
Shane Warne would love it.
It's not. You didn't automatically go, well, that's marvellous, let's do it.
No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
No.
It's because he's British. He doesn't really truly get a pie. He doesn't
We
get
created
the concept.
the pie.
Oh, whatever. You may have created it, but you didn't.
We didn't perfect
you
it.
didn't perfect it, exactly.
Now, I'm just going to open this because I just feel it needs a bit of opening.
Here's me.
Ooh.
What have you got there?
What have I got? Have I got a little treat for you?
What is it?
It's Morton Estate, from memory, demi-sec, reserve sec bubbles, and it's got Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Pinot Meunier, and it's a traditional champagne blend, and it's got a bit of sweetness there as well.
Where is Morton?
Morton Estate, they've got two sites, they've got Hawke's Bay and also Tauranga. So it's in New Zealand. They really specialise in Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, obviously, and that gives them the opportunity to make a blend Methode Traditionnelle.
Tauranga, the place to be, of course, in the next couple of years. The town of the future for New Zealand. High-speed broadband. You'll be getting 100 megabits per second, faster than anywhere else in like Auckland, Wellington, or Christchurch.
You're forgetting Hamilton was in there as well, and this is the city of the future.
No, I see Christchurch as a potential city of the future because most of it's been flattened. They've got the potential to rebuild it. And
you're off topic here. I'm talking about fast broadband.
Yeah, I know. But city of the future, I just went off on a tangent there. Yeah,
but
not like you.
That was one of the news items this week that I sort of mentioned, and then it sort of disappeared.
Well, I'm not surprised we've had WikiLeaks.
But
it's fed me.
We'll talk about that. But how bizarre to announce this massive broadband package, not for any of the main centres where the cultural, musical, business centres are.
You get Palmerston North and Hamilton and Tauranga.
And you got the back blocks. You're going to be getting faster broadband than I will be able to get in Ponsonby here in Auckland.
That's the power of grey power.
Really?
Don't underestimate it.
You think the grey power are petitioning for broadband?
Largest or fastest growing group on Facebook. 55 plus. That's the power.
That's because we've got this ageing population. And then the question by journalists, fair enough, the question was asked, so when is Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch going to get it? They said, sometime. Don't know.
Well, if you don't give a definitive date, no one can challenge you on it later.
Yeah. But
it's perfect.
But as a content creator like you're producing these videos, trying to squeeze them through the tiny straw up to YouTube and all the other places.
Yeah.
Sure, you'd be into having some.
That's not going to convince me to move to Tauranga,
isn't it?
No, far from it. Do you know I'm quite happy with my little back block of Greylin. Yeah, broadband speed pretty average, very average. It's getting worse, I think. To be quite honest, it's slow.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Imagine if you were Julian Assange living in Greylin.
Yeah, I'd have a pipe.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to do anything that he's done.
No, I wouldn't. I'd have to base my stuff offshore.
There'd only be like three of the emails, 3 of the wires up.
I'd have only leaked about I'd still be kind of leaking stuff from 1997.
Yeah, exactly. And good luck trying to have some kind of cyber attack from Greylin onto Visa or MasterCard. Impossible.
Yeah, it'd be easy the other way round.
Yeah. Yeah, then cyber attack Greylin. Yeah.
Wipe out Greylin, kind of like just
off
with
the
one
map.
computer.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I'm thinking about applying for the role of Julian Assange in the movie. Yep. Forget Matt Damon or you, Whammo.
I don't quite see the likeness.
Don't you? When I dye my hair blonde and lose a bit of weight, and smarten myself up, and a bit of plastic surgery, you won't be able to, you won't be able to tell the difference.
A total face, if not a facelift, but a
Total
face
recall.
off. A face off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I see that.
Be perfect. Even the accent, I could probably.
Yeah. But that's a good point. The movie, it's got bound to happen.
Oh, geez, I mean, it's got everything, hasn't it? You've
reckon
got you've got the Ops Anonymous or Anon, and then you've got kind of the anonymous group Operation Payback.
Yeah.
From the geek side, and you've got Julian Assange, who's been arrested in a London jail.
How's it going to finish though?
Extradition. Well, I mean,
I reckon
follow
it'll
my
be
head,
quite.
right?
I reckon it'll be quite boring. I reckon there may just be a little
Well,
court
it'll
case,
fizzle
and
out.
then he'll sit somewhere for the rest of his.
No, it'll be one of those scenes in the movie where
if it
you
does,
think it's
you
cool.
just write a different ending.
He's got the information out there, and everything's kind of moved on, and there'll be this thing where you can think, great. But it'll
it's
be just
cool.
this casual thing where he's like, just, I don't know, hopping out of his car,
Yeah, like
getting groceries or
In
something.
the Midwest or something.
Yeah, and this red dot on his head, gone. That's it.
That's probably how it's going to end.
Yeah.
And then you can write the film.
And it'll be because the assailant, whoever, who'd been employed through various agencies, had not got the message that
Yeah, to call it off.
call it off because he'd been so embedded and so like cut off
Yeah,
from
bro.
everything.
Gallipoli all over again,
He-
where
he'd
the
gone
messenger
quiet.
doesn't get the message.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
going forward.
Do you know what? It's going to be a fantastic movie. I mean, social network. It's got everything. You've got social networking. You've got Twitter. You've got Facebook. You've got kind of hackers, and you've got the CIA, FBI, and everybody
Facebook's
else.
like a subset of this movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Social
Jeez,
network.
It's just a small part, but you've got everything in there. I cannot think of a better Born Identity style movie.
What
I
was
can't think of a better movie right now.
Was it Enemy of the State with what's his
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah,
It's a bit like
Is
that.
Gene Hackman, and is it that one as well?
There's no. Well, actually, I was going to say there's no lingerie involved with this one, but there is, isn't there?
Oh, it's
there-
got
yeah,
sex, you've got romance, you've just got everything in there. I mean,
I don't know how much romance was involved. By the sounds of things.
You've got Julia Gillard.
Yeah.
Kevin Rudd. You've got all the politicians around the world. I mean, what more do you need?
Did anyone else just think of Julia Gillard and lingerie?
So I was thinking of Pauline Hanson.
Ah!
That's what she
I need to
reminds me
drink
of.
to get this image out of my head.
Exactly. Now this is a little covert little number. This is. Can you see that?
Yeah, no, you've already described what it is. It's the
Yeah.
Morton.
Yeah. But these guys are a champion at bubbles, and it's because of the grapes that they grow. And so they've perfected it. It's kind of 18 months minimum on lees,
Yeah.
which is kind of like the yeast. And and it's got a secondary ferment in the bottle rather than putting CO2 in it. And so it's done in a very traditional champagne way.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got to say, I quite like these guys.
Quite nice on the nose, not too intense.
So I've got a kind of fresh, golden, delicious apple mixed with a bit of cinnamon.
Bit of Granny Smith in there.
Yeah, a bit of Granny Smith. I mean, it's definitely on that kind of green apple aspect. Sam?
I was going to say apricot, so that's not working, is it?
No. Do you know what? Apricot is fine.
Some roses.
You've come a long way. You've come a long way, Waymo. I'm proud of you.
You got the roses as well?
Yep.
Mm.
Now see what it tastes like.
Ooh.
You've got a lot of fruit sweetness, but you have got that kind of golden, delicious green Granny Smith apple character there. And almost a bit of kind of toffee there at the back as well.
But not too sweet.
Not too sweet. It's got some nice kind of vibrant, racy acid. Quite lively and excitable in the mouth.
Yeah.
and
I'm
the
really getting
bubbles are
that
really
toffee
quite
thing
smooth.
straight away.
Bubbles smooth for you guys?
Yeah.
Quite
yeah.
small?
Yeah.
Yep.
Very drinkable. I really
Ooh.
like this. What price point?
It sits at kind of like $25. And I think that you're getting really good value for money with that.
Do you think there'll be any Christmas discounting?
Oh, it's bound to be. I mean, everything. I see that the Tahana in one place is $15, and I see it in another place near me at $25. And there's such a disparity between the. Even though I think the two stores are owned by the same people.
No, really.
Yeah, but it depends on your demographic and stuff like that. So they're obviously trying to cream it out of Grey Lynn and less so somewhere else. And so, I mean, that's going to come down. You've got everything being discounted. You've got champagne Now, if you look at Grab One right now, it's probably the best value champagne on the market, or it was yesterday.
Grab one.
Grab One. Grab One wine.
Oh, I
Grab
haven't
one
heard of
bottle.
that.
So Grab One bottle.
Okay.
There was a champagne on there for $37.
Yeah.
Long van, which is it's usually kind of like $60. And so, I mean, that's a pretty sharp price. And so you've got a lot of discounting right now. Verve being discounted, so bubbles galore. It's a great time to be a consumer.
Go out and enjoy it with fish and chips.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fish and chips, pizza, bubbles go... For me, it's one of the most versatile wines because it can go with seafood, goes with chicken. You can start it as an aperitif.
With
a
rappers.
With
With
pretty
rock
much
stars.
everything, yeah. It goes across all sections of society, every demographic.
And never better with the view as well.
Yeah. Sitting on the beach with fish and chips. I mean, what more do you want in life?
Or at 9:30 on a Friday morning with you two. That's
Oh, thanks.
Hey.
Oh, that means a lot, Sam.
All right, let's
touched on.
moving right along.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks very much, Jason. Jason_Bryant on Twitter, the winevaulttv.com, and thanks also, Sam. Cheers.